It's really nice to see all you guys out here. We work at a music school that does something like this too. And it's really nice to see it happening somewhere else. There'll be hard times, there'll be woes along both sides of the road. There'll be times when giving up seems like the ending always told. Be it heaven or be it gold, to quench the thirst inside your soul. May faith stay in the saddle as you ride off in the morning. If there's a way, and there's a means, you must take the reins and ride. Though your horse might be a wild one, you hold on tight. Be it tame, be it mild, you must take the reins and ride. Clench your fists onto the bridle and hold on tight. When the sun flares down, burns your skin. When the dust kicks up and clouds your eyes. And when the wind blows sideways and the night falls cold. When your heart hangs heavy and it sinks down low, there'll be hard times, there'll be woes along both sides of the road. There'll be times when giving up seems like the ending always told. Be it heaven, be it gold, to quench the thirst inside your soul. May faith stay in the saddle as you ride off in the morning.
Just gonna switch this around so it doesn't fall out on me again.
Can you guys hear everything okay? I think Rick's doing an excellent job.
Yeah.
We just met him, so we're still judging him a little bit. It's only natural. One more mile.
How I like to lay my burden down. Just one more mile to go. I've been walking all across this town. It's almost time for the show. Come, you people, and gather round, singing songs of our time. And we all have something worth singing about. It's common ground within each and every one at me. And understanding and a kindness shown, and every time passing beneath my feet. Come, you people, and gather round, singing songs of our time, and we all have something worth singing about. It's common ground within the rhyme. Come, you people, and gather round, singing songs of our time, and we all have something worth singing about. It's common ground within the rhyme. It's common ground within the rhyme.
Thanks a lot. It's really nice to be in a place like this because it's so familiar. Like at our school, we have the same thing. We raid around at the end of the day. All the teachers finish up teaching, and all the teachers are different people. We got the drum teacher who loves to watch the gym girls run around in the parking lot. You know, we got the vocal teacher who has secret animosity against the owner of the store because they both went to Berkeley, and she's a vocal person, and he studied guitar. And there's like this weird secret feud between vocal people and the instrument people. I don't know if you knew that. You're all looking at me like you don't. I just like being here. Our store is 10 years old. This place is older, right? Yeah, our place turned 10 this year, and something else that turned 10 was our walking tour. Rianne and I have been organizing free community concerts across the state. Every June, us and a troupe of musicians walk to the towns we hold the concerts in, and we carry our instruments and about 50 pounds of stuff. And it's called the Massachusetts Walking Tour. We put on over 120 concerts and visit about that many towns. And this year, it's 10 years old. This is our 10th year doing it.
Well, that's what that last song was about. But we will be walking pretty close to here. We're going to be following the 10 Mile River, which is a little bit west of here. I do have up with our CDs, I've got our tentative schedule up there if you want to take a look. But these concerts would be very close for you to drive to, though it'll take us all day to walk from one to the next. And, you know, the best thing you can do is to come, but also pray for no rain.
This song is about the kids at our music school. We do a band camp program that's very successful, and we've had some of the kids in that band camp have been from the time they were freshmen in high school to the time they've graduated. And one of the kids that we've had since he was in 8th grade, actually, in the band camp, very successful and has gone on to lead bands himself. He always wanted no other aspirations than to go on tour with Rianne and I, that he didn't want to go to college, he wanted to graduate high school and just go on tour.
So we took him on the walking tour.
We told him he could do that, and he's going to be doing it for the 3rd time this year. It's really great.
Yep.
This is about being really proud of teenagers, so much so that they make you cry in a good way, actually. When I see you on the stage, it makes me tremble. 'Cause the days they're never coming back again. And time, she's a cruel old song whose notes are just like smoke upon the wind. And time is the sand between your fingers, graying back. Time says that old cliche. Hands go round and the train is bound to roll where the tracks do lay. And all the ties were laid, all the mights and the maybes won't swing them memories back again. If there's stillness in your mind on a clear, cool night, you'll feign the faintest echo of a life. Time is the sand between your fingers, graying back. As time says that old cliche, and the hands go round and the train is bound to roll where the tracks do lay. Time is sand between your fingers, graying back. As time says that old cliche, and the hands go round and the train is bound to roll where the tracks do lay. Roll where the tracks do lay. Thanks a lot. I hope you like what you hear. We've been writing music and touring the country, and leaving the country recently. Vacuum cleaner salesman of folk music. We go door to door.
We've been at this for about 15 years, playing. We had a band, and then we had a duo, and then we had a band with drums and all kinds of stuff like that, and took them on tour and made it to Colorado and came home without our band, just like that song. We've been doing the walking tour, like Mark said, for the last 10 years. But in all the projects that we've used, I've always used the clarinet. And it's very unusual in this kind of music. I don't meet a lot of other people who play it, but I think it sounds really nice.
Thank you. The song features Rianne. It's been a long, long road. It's been a stormy sea, and how our hearts get worn down so easily. And do you know what I mean? lay your burden down. A gentle breeze is blowing across the golden field. Whisper or a tear could carve away a stone. If only woe and fear be cast into the I got to show one of my students. I have two sisters that I give lessons to, one on the guitar and one on a ukulele. The one on the ukulele is especially brilliant because she's only 8 years old and she's got perfect pitch. She can tune her ukulele by the My Dog Has Fleas thing. She sings it to a tuner, pitch perfect, every time. And I make her tune her ukulele. And she says, "Aren't you going to let me use your tuner?" And I said, "Honey, you are a tuner."
You don't need it.
I got to, there's a thing with cats in their house. When I go to their house to give them lessons, they got cats. And the little 8-year-old has this little stuffed kitten with huge eyes. I don't know, all the toys the kids play with today, they all have huge eyes. I don't know if you noticed that. She's got this little cat named Spot that has huge giant eyes. But I thought, I had my lyric book with me in my guitar case, and I decided to show them. I have a picture in my lyric book in my guitar case of the guy who taught me how to play guitar. And it's a funny little picture because it's him in the 70s sometime sitting in front of a powder blue VW bus. And he's sitting with a Kent 12-string guitar, and you have to look really carefully, but in his lap he has a kitten. And it's just really interesting to have the kids look at that.
This song is on our Live in Manitoba CD, which we have over there. It was recorded during a tour of house concerts we did in Manitoba, because there's nowhere else to play in Manitoba, we learned, outside of Winnipeg anyway. This song is on there, and it's going to be on our new CD that we're in the process of recording right now. It's called As Long as It Takes.
Stay up all night, drinking that wine, and dreaming up what could have been. It's deceiving at times, a trick of our minds, that the outcome had been different. Was it left or right? Dark is the night, and how many choices are made. It's like rice in a bowl, the countless stories untold, that could have turned out some other way. We've been at this for a while, just as long as it takes. If the lessons of the past would just show clearly in the wake, that every stone cast had it meant to make. It takes so long, it takes so long,
So long.
it takes so long, so long. And it takes so long,
So long.
it takes so long,
So long.
it takes so long, so long. And how many stars fall in the daytime sky, and how many missed wishes burn just as bright. Another one-hit wonder, another stolen thunder. It's high time that another light did shine. We've been at this for a while, just as long as it takes. If the lessons of the past would just show clearly in the way, that every stone cast had him meant to make. It takes so long,
So long.
it takes so long,
So long.
it takes so long, so long. And it takes so long,
So long.
takes so long,
So long.
takes so long, so long. We got time for one more? Really? Okay. We really appreciate you guys being such a listening audience, not just for us, but for everybody that come up here. I think the young lady that played before us, which was a hard act to follow, a young lady on a ukulele who wrote a song. Wait, don't shy away from that. You should be proud of that. You wrote a song.
That was
Look
really
at there's people
awesome.
clapping for you still. Rianne and I make it our priority to try to create as many of these opportunities for young people to get up in front of a respectful audience as possible. Recently got to do it in our hometown of Webster, Massachusetts, where it was a sign of me getting older. I joined a committee in town. I joined the program committee of our new public library, and they're letting me run concerts out of the library. Ooh, and I don't even need to attend the meetings.
Yes.
That was my stipulation.
It's a great.
I said nothing really is productive at meetings that you can't ask me over the phone. Anyway, we're going to play one more song. If you like our music, we have CDs in a wonderfully Christmassy lighted box near your cashier.
This particular song is brandy new. We've only played it for a few audiences of ears. So if you really like it, then you have to get on our newsletter and find out when the CD is going to come out.
Yeah, it's meant to be a sing-along, but in true form of how we usually perform, we're not going to tell you what the words are. You're just going to have to listen really carefully and come back and see us again.
It's called Winds of Change.
You see that stand of pine trees there, lined beside the road. There's no telling just how high or just how wide that they will grow. It's amazing what becomes of something man will leave alone, and such patience to allow something so slow. Some will saddle up the mystery and be messing with the reins, cutting in the trail nature never would have blazed. Well, the waters sure are rising and the sun ain't got no shade. I'll be damned if we remember better days. And oh, the winds of change, oh, the shifting sands, oh, the spinning of a wheel that goes round without your hands. I have opened my heart and I've spent all these years, and I've done the best I could while I was here. The food is on the table, the people in the square are fighting for a country as divided and unfair as history had heroes to define what it was to defend the greatest virtues instead of empty causes. You let your horses run wild, you let your garden to seed. Do you have any clear idea what it is that you believe when all your days are looking down at a projection of what's real? A fog so thick the truth becomes concealed. Oh, the winds of change, oh, the shifting sands, oh, the spinning of a wheel that goes round without your hands. I have opened my heart and I've spent all these years, I've done the best I could while I was here. Have done the best I could while I was here. Thank you all very much.
Thank you.